Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a little bit of spider mail today. This is an interesting spider. This is one that's come through the Facebook pages. I can feel the heat coming out of here, look at that. That's still warm, that's really good. Ooh, well packaged. Which is what we like to see. Let's see if I can't get it out without getting everything all over the floor. Now then, it doesn't look like we're going to get to see her straight away. So what we do, let's dump that out of the way. Right then, this is a Phormingochilus Akcaya. Now this should be a female. I'm hoping it's a female, all being well. So what we're going to do, we are going to quickly set up a little tiny little home for her. Now what I decided to do with this one is, this is a 20 by 20 by 30 exo, one of the nanos. We're going to set this up as a bioactive. So luckily with a 20 by 20 by 30, one of these deli cups full of this stuff is about perfect. So we've then got our matting, a little bit of stuff to go in the bottom. Now this, as you remember when we've done others, is just really to stop the soil getting down into the stones. And the reason we do that is because we don't want it all clogged up. So now what we're going to do is we're going to get some soil, then a compost. And we literally just sprinkle that in there like so. You can take a little bit more. We're literally going to just do a quick rundown with this stuff. There we go. Now that covers all of that up. And then what this does is this will allow water to sit in the bottom of the stones, and it will give us a permanent humidity, which is what we're after, because the Phormingochilus, being an Asian arboreal, they do like it quite humid. So it doesn't matter where she goes, she will be receiving some form of humidity. What we do is we're going to put a little bit more soil in the back there, so they can have a little dig about in there as well. That's cool. Throw a little bit more down the side, just because we can. There we go. Now then, also to help aid with humidity, we're going to use a little bit of live moss. This is sphagnum moss. Now sometimes I would use the actual real live carpet moss. We don't have any of that at the moment, so this is going to make a decent substitute. This is quite good stuff. I like to cram it in the sides. What this does is it seals it off, but it also gives it a little bit of extra, so that I can actually soak that, and the humidity will run round the sides. So there we go. We've got a simple water dish. We're going to put this one on the floor today. Again, normally with my arboreals, I will put it up high, but these guys do actually get around quite a bit, and they'll move around to the floor as well. And it's as simple as that. That is all that is required. So we'll put that out of the way. Now then, we've got our top. You notice we keep the mesh lids. This is so that we can we gain more control over the the actual environment that the spider's living in. So I actually prefer the mesh lids. But then to back this up, I also have a little bit of vinyl, which is cut to size. And I can literally lay that on the top there. And if I want to increase the humidity, I can cover the whole thing. If I find that it's a little bit too humid in there, I can literally just pull it back a little bit. It'll open up the front half there and it'll allow more air circulation to come through and it will do the job. So that is how I control it, like that. Now then, I think it's going to be an interesting thing, this one. These can be pretty fast, but I'm hoping that we can get her out and we can gain a nice close-up. And try and do this so that you'll get a good look. And let's just see what... Oh, she's tiny. There she is, look. You can see her in there.
A bit of light.
A little bit of light, maybe. There we go. How's that?
That's a bit better.
Now what we'll do is we'll get her in the thing and we'll get to actually see her better. Now I think what I'm going to try and do is I'm just going to tempted to see if she'll walk out. She's quite hunkered down. All right, we'll go to plan B. There she is. There we go. Get to see a little bit better of her now. We're under there. You see there with the with most of the arboreal spiders, they have these huge, great big toes. I love the white segments. Very pretty spider. Right, let's see if we can get her in. Hopefully, she will just walk out. Come on, girl. There we go. Nice and slow. And there she is. Now with these guys, as we said before, these are an Asian arboreal, and they do like a very high humidity. We're looking up in the 80s plus with these guys. They really do appreciate it. Same as many of the others, the Rufus, again, the same family. So these guys really do appreciate it. As you can see there, she's not a particularly big spider, but she will settle in here, sort herself out. We'll feed her in a couple of days and she'll be ideal. And hopefully, as she matures and she grows up, she will turn into an absolutely stunning looking spider. These are well worth looking up. Have a little look, see what you think of them. They really are very, very cool spiders. Now we have another one here as well, which we will rehouse soon as well. It's actually of a very similar size. So I'm hoping that's going to be female as well. So there you go. There's a really nice, simple enclosure. We can keep this on there just to give ourselves a little bit more humidity. Keep her down. Temperature wise, these guys sit around about the 80 degrees in here, and this does them really, really well. They can go a little lower like a nighttime temperature, we can take them down into the sort of 75, maybe even down to about 72, 73. But don't get too hung up on your temperatures. If you're sitting around about the 80-degree mark, you ain't far wrong. They'll be perfectly happy. Right then, so we will now put her up on the shelf and let her settle in, and then we'll follow her progress as she grows. And yeah, hopefully we'll see a nice, big, impressive spider in probably about 6-7 months' time. She would have doubled her size, and she'll be looking really, really cool. So there we have it. The Phormingochilus Akcaya. Another really cool specimen for the collection. Alright, don't forget, be calm, be gentle, and love your spiders. I'll see you soon.